as I thought I could plan a podcast, that is not going to happen. I do not have the mindset to sit here. Chop up block for block how I'm going to tell you about weight loss and weight gain.
Yeah, so I saw the ball drop, and now I'm just trying to get back to sleep. I don't know. There's something about you that's on full bloom. There's something around you, in your family, I know, in your spirit. I got you on like this full bloom. And you're like blooming around a flower that just can't seem to come to the surface. And now the plant itself is trying to trim me off. It's trying to cut me off so I don't take so much of the light that the rest of you suffer. That whole thing. No, it's torture. It really is torture. I'm just here torturing myself. Everything just hurts about it. Drills in my heart, pulls on the heartstring. Torture mechanism. Forcing sexual reactions out of me. That's cool. I've been through worse. I don't know where dude comes from, though. I don't know. He's always fucking hiding. I don't know where he is. It's been like that. It's been like 30 years or whatever. He comes out when he comes out. You find him in select areas that you never see dude ever. Like, finding a fully clothed, oh shit. I didn't know you came outside. Like, I'm always outside. I just don't hang out with you. I was like, that's true. Because I just don't hang out around here. I've been here the whole time, but my ass is always somewhere else. Always in New York, always down south, but it's not here. In school. Sometimes I'm in class. I get to class and it's a great time. Go get something to eat, then I'm back in my room. Yeah, I need to congratulate you on that again. We're about to have another party about the same celebration we've been having for the past 2 years. I can't believe your ass finished school. I can't believe it. I didn't think you had it in you. You used to cry about how bad you wanted it. I was like, okay, it's time for the work. And then another year would go by and it wouldn't get done. I was like, we gotta put in the work sooner or later. It's like, I'm not getting no younger. I'm not getting any prettier. We gotta put the work in. Like, all right, it's 2012. We'll do it this year. I'm like, it's not 2012. It's 2017. Where is your head at? It is not 2012. Why do you think it's 2012? Nah. It's literally been 5 years since then, and we haven't done a damn thing. Are you sure you're ready for this? You think it's easy. It's not easy. I'm not going to know what it is till I do it. You know how life is. It waits till you're doing it before it applies the pressure. It doesn't say, okay, I'm going to apply it. It waits till you're walking with the thing in your hand, and then it drops another 25, 30 pounds on you. And then you adjust yourself and you pick it up. And then you get used to that weight, and then all of a sudden they put a 60-pound bag on your back. And you're like, oh, where did that come from? Yeah, I remember you finally, January, you was just like, we had just finished talking to Marisha, and she had just got her master's in the mail, and she was showing it to you on the message video thing for Apple. I used to sit here like, shit, she did that shit she has 2 kids and she did that with 3 kids. Like, why can't you do it? You've been watching her all these years, giving her updates about it. And why don't you do something? And finally, I was like, signed up for school. In the middle of signing up for school, I said, no, I can't afford it. And then I just ended up signing up at another school. The process went pretty fast, you remember? Getting all your transcripts together. Getting everything from Iona, even though you don't have no credits from Iona, you still had to get that raggedy F record. They have it transferred over there, and all your transcripts from Newark Community College, your credits from Housatonic, and your credits from the college. You went to 4 different schools before you went to Liberty. We took 4 classes that first semester at the college in Rochelle. 3 of them were worth 3 credits. And the one was that introduction to college course. It was only worth 1 credit, but it's not transferable. Let's see what kind of classes you had. One of them was a math class. And one was a cultural legacy class. It bottoms out. It was 4 classes. One was cultural legacies. One was math. One was a college intro course, and the other one was this elective course. It was like a literature. It was literature, cultural legacy, math, and then that college intro course. And one of them, I think at the cultural legacies, it was all about Toni Morrison, the entire class. It was like reading Toni Morrison books or something. I ended up getting a B, an A, a B, and 2 C's. 2 C's. I had to transfer those credits over. Only 9 of the credits were transferable. But only 1 of the credits was qualified. No, 2 of the credits qualified for my major, but I didn't need them. I ended up having a total of like 145 credits altogether, but you only need 120 for a degree. We had all those credits, and then the 1 class from Housatonic, the business course. I think I got a C in that one. And then, let's see, you go from 97 to 98, and then we fast forward to 2005, and all these classes are paid out of pocket. Let's see, we have took 5 classes, 15 courses. 2 of the courses were incomplete. They were online courses, and I didn't know how to do anything online. I was too lost in Black Planet. And all those other classes, you know what I mean? You finally say it to yourself. You say it to yourself. You gonna do it. You got your own car now. You got a job. All you gotta do is work. So you can go to school and pay your bills. And you got it made. That was a very fun time. Very liberating. It's nice to get in your own car, just take off sometimes and get lost in places unknown. How many times that gas station comes to mind? I'm staring like, dude, I wonder if like time stood still, you're still kind of in that place. You probably didn't stay still. As I've come to learn, life is very fast. It's really fast and real. I wanted to kind of same thing about me. Like if Isha's world stood still, if we go to her house, she answered the door like in the same fucking FUBU outfit she got from the flea market. Old ass realize, like, yeah, it's still me. I haven't changed. I've been waiting for you to come around. I try to stay still. I try my hardest to not change. But change becomes you. So you're excited, and then the excitement gets invaded. And all of a sudden you're just hysterical. It's not even happiness, it's just hysteria. It's too much pain in the growth. Every time you try to laugh, tears come out, and now you're screaming. Instead of laughing, you're screaming, and then the screaming becomes hysteria. And then it invites torture. Little things become torturous over time. And then you try to reminisce on it, and you're like, oh my God, there's so much pain in there. I don't want to think about it. There's so much bad omen. No, that's not life, though. That's not life, though. It's not life. Like, where was you in 2001 when we took off and went to Miami? For like, we was down there for like 2 weeks. The shit was so cool. I was like, oh, what time of year? The summer of 2001. Oh, God bless you. My summer of 2001 was very different. I was here for a little while, and then I was gone for about the August of summer 2001 all the way to about November. I wasn't even here. I wasn't even in the goddamn country. My mom was here alone. She was just working. It was cool though. I don't know. She was cool with being alone then. She was younger. So she could still go hang out with friends and talk to people. I was like, we wasn't even here. Literally on the other side of the planet. Literally. A very strange place. Trying to find our way around. Very strange. What about 2002? Fucking went to Vegas for 3 weeks. Shit was off the chain. We fucking balled out. Where the fuck was you? What part of 2002? Oh, like spring? Oh, really? I was in a very different place then. What could you have been there? I was in China, literally. We were at the same amount of time. But you was in Vegas balling out. I was literally in Asia. Probably walking down the street, some very flooded street, traffic going anywhere it wants to, bikes coming and going through the cars driving on any side of the street, all kinds of people all around. Those fucking sandstorms, people got nets all over their face because of the sandstorms popping up. I'm just walking down the street, like 2 blocks down the street to get us some beef stew from the only restaurant we learned to eat from. Or maybe walk into the gym for the kid to have practice. This is about 5 blocks away. Come out the hotel, you take a left, walk by the bike rack, keep walking until you get to the first block. I think it was the second block, you take a left. You walk straight down, and when you took that left, this thing was lined with those Japanese flower blossoms. Those pink looking flowers that it seems like in the springtime, they always freaking shed it. It'd be like little pink, it's like little pink petal rings wherever you drive down the street, and they're just all over the damn place. Those trees lined up and down the place. And I remember walking down there, and it seemed like as soon as the wind picks up, they just started releasing petals all over the place. The things flying, hitting you in the face, they're all under your feet. You almost feel like you're in Zamunda. And the flower girls are throwing petals at your feet. It almost feels like that, almost. And then you get in the gym and they're fucking smoking in the gym. The public is in the gym smoking while you're in there practicing. Like they literally run up and down the court and there's cigarette smoke like all in the air. All in your lungs. Yeah, like I was literally in China when you were in Vegas having fun. He was like, 2003, where was you? I was like, I just gave birth to my friend. Like, I got my girl pregnant. I had my son. I was in a whole other place. It was like I couldn't believe I brought a life into the world. I was a man. I had become a man. Where was you? What part of this? It was like around July. I was like, it's funny you say that. I wasn't here either. That still hadn't crossed my mind. I wasn't out here making babies. I wasn't in love. But I was in Orlando, though. I was in South Carolina,